So
You don't have to. Nah, boo boo.
weird.
Welcome to the All Opinions podcast. I'm your host with my other hosts, Ian. We got Hunt. We got Trey. You ain't got to put the mic on me. You ain't got to I got a mic. I don't need your mic.
You need to amplify
Uh,
it a little bit.
we have a full pod for y'all, man. From the music to the sports to everyday life. And I guess we'll start out with some music. The XXL freestyles came out. I ain't gonna hold you. Hunt, what's up?
This
I'm not
might be
saying
Hunter's
nothing.
redemption. This might be Hunter's
There's no
redemption.
redemption. There's no redemption. There's no redemption.
Because you know
There's no
what? You want to
redemption.
know why?
There's no redemption
Let me get my take first.
because
I
I
watched them
said
all.
what I said.
I watched them all this morning, and I have to be honest.
Say
Baby
it.
Tron probably had the
Was the
best
best.
freestyle
Was the
out
best.
of all of
Was the
them,
best.
bro. And you want to know what it is?
He's tough.
You know what? No, it's not it. He sound like niggas from that from the zoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who
From
used
the
to rap
zoo.
freestyles. I'm saying like niggas who used to rap freestyle just felt like you was from Michigan. Like it just felt like a Michigan nigga rapping. And it sounded like when you rap like that, you don't need a beat. You don't need a beat. Like and it's nothing but bars. You know what I'm saying? It was him. Babyface didn't do good at all. I ain't gonna front. That wasn't it. And I think there's like probably three people I liked on there. Him, I like Sofago. That's his name, Sofago. Because his felt like it was right off the dome. Like it felt like it wasn't no song. He was really trying to think of something to say. Some of them try to rap songs from their song. I don't like that. That's not no freestyle, bro. That shit was trash. Like there's only three people I really mess with on there. I'm not even gonna talk about the other dude. I'm gonna let that slide. But um, Sofago and
What
baby,
other
I gotta
dude?
get Baby Tron. I'm not gonna talk about him. Baby Tron did his thing, man. He did his thing. I gotta
You done?
give props. Yeah,
You done?
yeah.
I played Ian a snippet. I went to the house. I played him a snippet. I told y'all before. Oh, and actually, Yeet declined XXL. There's no reason
Just
for him to do
smart.
that. There's no reason for him to do that. All I can do is provide you guys with the evidence and the facts. I told you Baby Tron is X, X, Y, and Z. You didn't want to listen to me. You wanted to listen to music and not really listen to it like he's from Michigan. He's from Michigan. He raps like a Michigan nigga. Y'all monotone. Time to think. Bro, it doesn't matter. He's tough. And there's a reason why his verse was the best. And there's a reason why he's on that list in the first place. Because he's tough. I provided you with facts. You didn't want to believe me. And now look where we are today. Now you still may not like the music. And that's okay. But all I can give you guys is factual evidence. The man is tough, bro. There's a reason he's there. There's a reason he freestyles literally everything he does, basically. The man's pen game is crazy. No matter what the beat change or anything, acapella, he's tough. So if you want to believe me now, if you want to hop on the train, it's okay. I won't say nothing. But all I'm
No,
gonna say is,
no one's listening to Babytron
oh,
still. That was just
no,
a great.
no, stop saying no one. Stop saying no one, because he's on XXL.
I'm talking about us three. Two
You're
of us
not.
aren't listening
No,
to him. No,
you're.
two of us aren't.
Hey, I don't know. Ian might open up to him a little bit more. You're just so closed off to, I don't know, just a different world. The man is tough. And if you
Ian,
go back and listen to some of his music, you will see what I'm saying. There's a reason
So
he's there, bro.
so I'm
There's
glad
a
you
reason.
I'm glad you said this, Hunter, because I went back. I listened to Luka Trončić. I listened to Steve Nash.
Leave
Um,
Nash.
so
Luka Trončić.
yeah,
Baby Shuttlesworth.
so it's not like I didn't go back and listen to this stuff. I just think for me, it's funny because the way I did it,
For me.
I just found like a nice way to listen to it while I was doing something else. Um, but like he has some good stuff, and I said that before. It's just the majority
it's
of it.
good.
Yeah, I just can't get into it.
You didn't like the full
It's just
album.
repeat. It's just
That's the
repetitive. That's
same
it.
thing for every Detroit artist, bro. Every
Well,
Detroit
Okay.
artist. It's repeat. Doughboy
it's
Cash Out
not the
sound the
repeat.
exact same on
It's
everything.
not the repeat. It's just it's the monotoneness. I can't keep doing.
Baby Smooth, the same. Y'all don't
But
listen
you're
to Baby Smooth.
exactly,
Same
but
thing.
like I don't listen to people like that.
Babyface.
But
That's what Detroit is about.
it's some
That's the
stuff.
sound.
Nah,
Sada
bro,
Baby
I
don't
ain't gonna
rap like
say
that.
that.
Who don't sound like that on every song? Sada Baby sounds the same on every song he's
I
on.
didn't
He
say
Every
sound
somebody
song.
monotone.
sounds the same. I just said somebody sounds monotone, like
monotone.
it's boring.
Babyface Ray. Babyface Ray sounds the same on every single song. Baby Smooth sounds the same on every song. Baby Tron sounds the same on every song. The majority of Detroit artists sound the same on every song. You catch a vibe to the beat because our beats are unique and they have great punchlines and wordplay. That's what you look
Maybe
for.
that's what it is, bro. Because the beats Detroit has, I think, the at the moment the best beats. Any that could be argued, whatnot. But I think the best beats right now are in Detroit. At least now. I don't know. I feel like the music's kind of, how music evolves and moves. I
It's a
just feel like
competition
the
right now
rapping
between drill.
style. Yeah, yeah. My bad.
It's
And
between
and drill,
drill, New York drill, and
I
but
don't even lie.
Detroit beats, and LA beats. To be
I'm
honest with
off,
you,
I'm off on the drill sound.
my thing is, bro, it's the rapping. Like there needs to be a for the music to transcend. There
Yes,
has
I
to
agree.
be a new style
Style,
to go with the beat, and that
I
would
agree.
take Detroit to a whole nother because the beats are nuts.
Yeah,
am I the
yeah.
savior?
There's definitely got to be a new style for sure. I would say.
Am
I
I the
mean, if it
savior
wants
for
to change,
Detroit beats?
you won't drop.
You're not dropping nothing, bro. You don't drop nothing.
Actually, I've recorded 3. I just kept them in the tuck. But am I the savior for Detroit beats? Am I what they need?
I don't know, man.
It could be. I'm not gonna say you're not. All I'm gonna say is I agree with that. Definitely,
I
in
just
order
know
for
it
it to
needs to change the
transcend,
sound.
you gotta somebody has to come on them differently. But I will say, Baby Tron is still on the up. He's still gonna be on the up regardless
Yeah, I
because
might some.
his punchlines, bro. His punchlines is crazy, and that's all I'm gonna say, bro. I've said enough. I present facts. I will keep presenting facts. And Trey, the more I listen to that Minion song, it gets tougher and tougher. By the way,
100%.
I count money. I count money.
I made my workout video for it. I
Come
made the
on
workout
in.
videos.
Come on in.
I
Come
made
on.
the workout videos.
Come on in. Come
I
on.
made out when I made the workout video too. I was like this. It was tough.
Say, baby, I'm in. Bro, he's tough,
I'm
bro.
gonna say, baby, I'm in.
He's tough, bro. Like
I'm
it just
weak.
has to warm up on you. It just has to warm up on you.
Hey, bro.
Bro,
Come on
tough.
in. Come on
What they say in the background?
in.
I don't even.
Bruh, that's some funny stuff, bro.
But it's tough. It's tough, bro. And that's how music is. You can see the change in music. Like it's crazy how that can sonically sound good to your ears. Like I feel like years ago, like there's no way you'd be like, bro, what the fuck are
No,
you
no,
making?
no, 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 bro. The fact that the people that decided that Yeet making a song about minions would be the perfect thing for them.
How come on me and my children? How come I'm judging my
Like, bro, like
mans?
who thinks that?
Take it over the world.
Like,
Shoot.
that's
But you know what's crazy? Now it's the number one movie in the world, bro.
yes.
That is that is the like Minions was obviously gonna be a great movie regardless. Like people are still
It
gonna
was gonna
watch it.
be fire. I think
But
the song with it too.
bro, he is showing his influence on the youth
Yes,
crazy right now, bro. Crazy influence on the youth. For people to dress up in suits and do those TikToks now to his song. Even Tom Brady used his sound on TikTok. Like, bro, he is a crazy influence on the youth. It's kind of weird to see. I'm kind of looking at. Not trying to look at it just like in just a music aspect, but like look at it as a like how I feel like Drake has influence on just like
I
anything.
was gonna say
It's
I
like it's
would.
just really weird.
It's the thing about Yeet. I would say at the moment is that it's super fast, and
It's becoming fast.
I
Yes.
want to give him like a caution to not like he'll see this, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, just to be careful with how fast things get moving.
But it's organic though. It's
Yeah,
organic
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
breath.
But that's how life works, right? So we go on a path, and next thing you know, we're working this path, and it's not a linear rise. It's always an exponential rise. Once we hit
Yeah.
that boom, then it's like, I mean, you think about investing as well. Once you hit that curve, now life starts shooting up, and you're like, people always say the same. I'm getting chills thinking about that. It's kind of
Yeah.
tight.
No facts. Facts.
And then you get to a point where you're at the top, and you're like, damn, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking back at it, because it happened so fast. So, um, It's tight.
I just don't want him to plateau. But it's just weird because like it's just small things like that. Like I feel like in the same breath, like he's not. I don't think he's necessarily trying. Still, he's not really. I don't think he's
Can't
just
be, bro.
trying.
He can't be because the music
I
just
think he's bullshitting, bro.
sounds pretty. Because the way he puts it out, he is being very repetitive. He is pretty much saying the same.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and it's not like
same
he's
shit.
not delivering it fire each time.
Yeah,
But you gonna stop feeding something that's getting eaten? You know what I mean?
no, and also like I don't. I showed you that song the other day, but like a lot of those leaks and stuff like that pop up on my For You page all the time, and his leaks, bro. Like it's always it's a new song like every day I see. It's a new leak, and people are just like all in the comments. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. I'm like, this dude has crazy influence on the youth. Like this is so weird to me. Like they almost look at him like he's Jesus. Like for real. Like these dudes turban. I wanna wear this, I wanna wear this, I wanna wear a mask with the hat, with the
I
turban.
mean,
Like,
that's kind of how NBA YoungBoy.
yeah, but I think Youngboy does have a lot of influence for sure. Um, I wish he had
His isn't
something
as
distinctive about him.
his isn't as and it's just I think his is more in real life though, and not
Yeah,
online.
not online too.
It's
So
not
he doesn't have
inspiring.
something in it. He doesn't have. Well, a lot of people like try to like stand like him and pose like him in pictures,
Yeah,
which is weird. But like,
it's
he doesn't
definitely
have
weird.
like just that one thing that like they can just copy off of it. Except from his how he talks.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, XXL. I wish he would have. No, I wish he would have. But XXL, yeah, Baby Tron went crazy. Thank you for acknowledging that, Trey. Just kind of credit.
Yeet, yeet, yeet. All right, we got Brent Fayez dropped an album. Brent Fayez.
I want to go quick. I talked a lot. But I want to go quick. I'm on record for saying I do not like Brent. I'm on record. You guys have told you guys that before. I didn't think he could sing, all that type of stuff. I was impressed with this album. Obviously, it's still weird hearing his voice. Like he has a lot of weird things that just doesn't sound traditional in his music. But I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, it just sounded kind of different, and I was like, this is a vibe. So that's all I got.
It was a 7 for me.
Is this the
This
first low R&B album?
no,
Oh,
we can go back and listen. I'll pull up some other ones, but
it just sounds like
this
this
is
is the first 7 you gave for an R&B
I think I gave it 7.5 for another person. 7. The skits were cool. I think it's what helped kind of kept the flow of the album going. My problem is that he had songs on there where he was off key singing,
Always,
and I didn't like that. Like there was one
always.
song where it was just really, really bad, and I was just like, I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like so off. I'm like, bro, like I get your style is different, but you can't be off key like that. I can't even enjoy what you're really trying to talk about right now. The production was monotone. I know that's like kind of his thing too, but like the Angel song was like the only song that had like a tons of production behind his vocals, and I really enjoyed that. Like it's one thing to have a chill monotone vibe. It's another thing where the whole entire damn thing is like that. Like you can sing the way you sing. That's why Bryson Tiller is the way he is, right? He's not really doing anything crazy, but the production behind him is really good to where you can get a balance of that. There is no balance with Brent. It's like all or nothing. And also, his music's not even that toxic. You guys are championing this man as a toxic king, and he's not toxic.
He also said he wasn't toxic, though. He came out and said that he didn't think his music is toxic.
Yeah, like I'm talking about people.
But I think
I came
it
for the
matters more if the artist says it, I think, in
It
my
does
opinion.
matter, but what I'm saying is I came to hear. I'm trying to listen to what people are trying to talk about. He is sounding like he talking about some real nigga shit, like just doing real what niggas be doing, like, and none of that is toxic. That is the most basic level 2, 3 stuff of I guess toxicity. Like We've heard other artists like Givion's album was more toxic than that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I will say this though. I'll give
You
it
watched the
props
Joe
for him.
Budden podcast, by the way?
I did, and I agreed with what he was saying. Like when he said that, I was
Yeah,
like this. I
it
agree.
sounds like you just like
The Giveon take was a take from them because I agree with it. Because Giveon was saying some stuff in there, like throughout his project, he was really fighting this dichotomy of figuring out if he wanted to be in a relationship or be with someone or not. Like I want to be with you, but I'm not in love with you. And this, like, it was that's toxic. Playing with someone's emotions and you cheating on someone and your girl being over it and wanting to offer herself is not toxic. That's typical stuff that be happening. It shouldn't be typical, but that's typical
she has
stuff.
a baby though. She has a baby too.
Niggas be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? She has a baby and she's trying to offer herself.
Yeah, no. She's the more toxic one than he is. He just doing, he cheating. He's just trash ass nigga.
No,
Anyways,
man.
anyways, the whole listen though, it was a
Oh,
good as a totality. It was good to sit down and just listen to the whole thing because I like listening to a complete project. It went through smooth. I just wish there was better music. And I'm not on the Brent train either. I'm much of a person like, okay, he makes some cool songs. Um, Dead Man Walking. We already heard that. That's a track. The one with Drake, Waste Your Time. That's a track. But that's really like, and the Angel track. Those are the ones that kind of shine. Everything else on here is kind of like, I might throw it on if it might be a late night drive, just for something to just be background noise. I'll throw it on for that. But
sounds like it isn't your take.
it is my take.
Doesn't sound like that to me.
Well, because you watch the Joe Budden podcast and you're trying
And
to.
it,
And
yes,
the only thing I agree with is the Giveon thing. Everything else I said was mine.
no, the production. He said he talked about the production. He talked about everything. I watched the whole podcast, Trey. He talked about the
He did
production.
not talk about the production.
Yes, he did. He talked about the vocals behind him and everything,
So he
bro.
talked
I
about
literally just
Angel.
watched it yesterday. No, not I'm talking about production. You said
Well, I gave you a
production
specific
and
song.
voices behind and his sound, bro. It sounds
I didn't bring up nothing.
exactly verbatim.
I didn't bring up nothing. Voices behind.
You know,
You're adding all these.
it
You're
sounds
adding
like
all these
you
things.
sounds like you shifted your opinion. Not even shifted your opinion. It sounds like you've shifted an opinion towards what he said
Well, let me ask you this.
after you listen to the album.
Let me ask you this, Hunter.
That's what it sounds
Has
like.
Trey talked to you about the album?
No,
So then
but
you can't
I
say
can because I watched the podcast and
but you
just
can't no
yesterday.
no no.
Assumption.
You can't say what Trey thinks.
I didn't say what he thinks. I
No,
said what I think.
I know, but you're trying to base what you think based on
It sounds like he listened to the album and then he watched this podcast
it
and then
could
he heard these things and he was like,
I watch plenty of people talk about it. I watched Sean C talk about it.
"Let me
I watch
finish.
a lot of people
Let me
talk about
finish."
it.
It
You're making an
sounds like
assumption, and it's a
I'm
terrible
not
one.
making an assumption.
You're trying to devalue my point by saying I
I'm
watched someone
not at
else's
all.
point and saying
I'm
it's
not
their point.
I'm not a Brent fan. All I'm saying is I watched a podcast and you're bringing up the exact same things that it sounds like maybe shifted your thoughts about the album, about things
You've
that
done
now
the
you may
same
be
thing on a
now you
previous pod, and I didn't
it's
say a
not
word.
that's not necessarily true. I've
No,
heard things. This is
is
the
it true or is
difference.
it? It's either true or it's not true. It can't be necessarily. Either
It
is
can
or
be
it isn't.
necessarily true. It can be necessarily true or it can be necessarily false, but there's gray area
Brother.
in between.
Bro,
It sounds like
you watch the Joe Budden
uh,
podcast regularly and come on here and say stuff that, and I watched it and don't say
you know
nothing. I
what?
just let you
I'm
rock.
not I'm just gonna let you rock, bro. You're not gonna let me finish.
Good, because you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Yes, it sounds like you shifted your thought towards what Joe was saying. That's what it sounds like.
That's not the case at all.
Okay.
wait. It sounds like you kind of upset that you don't even really like the album.
Not at all. I didn't really like the album.
I'm just saying, like,
I said I vibed out to it. Even if it was a 7.5, that's pretty good for me because I don't like Brent.
I don't either.
I
I
told
think
I said it was a
I told
7.
y'all on record, I think Trey can sing better than him. I said that to both of y'all.
I think he's one.
Did I not? Did I not say that to you before, Trey?
Right. But I agree
Okay.
with you. I said the same thing. I said I
Okay.
can sing better than him.
But I also said now I think that there were tracks on there that I was like, okay, I can actually listen to this vibe out, even if it sounds weird, even if his singing wasn't that great to me.
I said the
It
same
was some,
thing.
but the difference is what you were saying was almost verbatim of what I heard yesterday.
That's not true. It's not
It
true.
is okay. Well, after the pod, I'll send you guys a clip, and Ian, you can tell me if it sounds like something Trey said or not.
What I will say is that Burner Boy dropped the album.
Wait, how did you feel about it?
You can talk.
Don't like Brent Faiyaz. Didn't like the album. I don't like his voice at all. I mean,
Hey,
it's nothing, bro. I
I
can't get through it. I don't really like his voice. Like it's just
for R&B, yes. It's just weird, bro. It doesn't sound like R&B.
it
It
could be
sounds like
whatever it wants to be. It's not for
me.
me.
It sounds like me singing. Yes,
Burna Boy dropped the album. So if you want a quick take, I'll give you guys a quick take. I'll start this time.
you listen to Burna Boy.
I listened to the album. I don't listen to him.
I said, did you listen to it?
Did I listen? The album wasn't for me, bro. Like it was cool, good vibes, but it's not my stuff, honestly.
His face.
Yeah,
He looks disgusted in
he
you.
probably because he loves that stuff, but I just could not. I could not get into the. I
He has a
just couldn't
different
get
Afro
into it,
song.
bro. Yeah, it
He
wasn't.
has a different Afro song. He
It,
does.
it wasn't. It wasn't for me. And then some of the features, like nah, bro, it just wasn't.
He
Nope.
does have a different Afro sound for
I
sure.
don't. Uh,
It's more traditional.
it can be whatever it wants to be.
Trey, defend, Trey, defend, Trey, defend.
It could be whatever it wants to
It's
be,
not.
but it's
It's. I
not for
think
me.
Ian. I think what Ian was looking for is more last tracks
Like
up and
what?
down.
Nah, I think he's looking for more Rema.
No. When I say last is the song. When I say the song last is with the beat with the Tony Braxton sample. Last, like when we did that song, like I feel like with that beat, he's looking for more tracks with that type of beat, that flow. He does a lot of songs with natural instruments, more traditional instruments, and then incorporates Afro beats into it because he considers himself Afro fusion.
Bro, all right, let me say this. This is the first Burna Boy project I've ever heard in my life. All right, let me start with that one.
Something you gotta get used to his sound. So I
Okay.
understand where
So,
you're coming
so I'm
from.
gonna say that. Number two, it's not for me.
Yeah, that's
We
fine.
should have had
I'm
you
not
listen.
coming at you for
We
that.
should have had you listen to some singles first before the album.
Like,
Like for
yeah,
new
on the
artists.
Maybe that's
low.
what it was too. I didn't know what I was listening for.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
listening, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I think when
for
you
new
tell,
artists, we have to do that from now on.
I think if you tell somebody or try to get somebody, uh, kind of into the sound first, then they know what to look for to really judge the album or to. Because
Yeah,
then I could be like, this is the sound he's going for. This is the type of project. Da 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 da. But I can't. You know what I mean? I guess
you should
I'll say NA. But I
you
just
should listen to
um,
that for sure. For sure.
Trey,
That's mad.
he looks so nasty right now. He's so mad
Yeah,
at me.
Trey defend.
I'm not mad at you for it.
No, I'm just
So
saying like
is it a 10 out of 10, Trey?
I thought you listened to Burner Boy before. That's why I assumed that you would have a different take, but you
bro, I couldn't even
never. So I can't.
I couldn't even name a Burna Boy song, bro. I'm looking through some songs now. I can't name nothing.
You never heard the yeah, uh-huh,
Oh,
yeah,
I've heard that song before.
yeah.
I've
Yeah, that's
never heard the song before. I've only heard like
the
snippets
yeah part.
on TikTok. So whatever
That's that shit.
snippet that's been on TikTok, I've heard that. But I don't ever go look up the song that's
TikTok, yeah.
online, bro.
I
I never do.
always do that, bro.
Yeah,
Because I know it's gonna be trash when I hear the whole thing.
that's
The short
probably
part would be
part of the
great.
problem. I just never I hear the song, be like, oh cool, that's new song and stuff. Nice. And let's keep it moving.
Well, that song came out in like 2016,
Oh
so
well,
it was like
damn. So maybe not.
220, 216, 217, somewhere around 216, 20. It's older, bro. It's not new at all. So
Oh. And then I see he had a song with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke, right?
that wasn't really great.
Oh. I don't
That
even
was
know who
one.
Pop
That was
Smoke
that was
is.
the second album after Pop passed, and I didn't like that album at all.
Yeah.
I'll say this: I'll give the album an 8 out of all the albums I've listened to from him. I think that the one that he dropped, let me go here quick. It might grow on me. It might have more. It might get a better number the next time. But the African Giant album was his best one for me. It's the one he had on the low and all these other songs on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Twice as, but this one was an 8. So I was feeling it. Um, by the way, yeah, it came out in 2018. But I was feeling the album. It had a good vibe and everything. I think the album really jumped off for me halfway through because he went on a roll. So he had a Tony and sign, solid for my hand. And I was really happy with the For My Hand song with Ed Sheeran because it wasn't a lot of Ed Sheeran. I actually don't like Ed Sheeran on Afro beats. I feel like it's kind of like, you know,
You're funny.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I mean, I know he respects it. I know he did the history, and it just never. It don't feel right hearing this a white person do it. Anyways, so but he sounded good on the song, and I enjoyed it. Then going into Roller Coaster featuring J Balvin singing reggaeton, Afro beats, kind of a collision. That was really smooth, like that. Um, and then of course with any Burna Boy album, he always has a message. So getting towards the end, listening to like how do you deal with things when you get mad. Wildest Dreams talking about people are gonna come and hate on Wildest Dreams come true when you actually believe it, make it happen, and people try to get that off. When you tell people, what you're trying to achieve. So just his message throughout the project and everything is there. That's always solid. He always has a message. So I rock with the album. It was a solid 8.
Hey, Hunter.
Uh, I like the album. Yeah, I think Trey hit it on the nail. I mean, it's turned up towards the end, middle towards the end. I knew what to expect. I think that song, that shit, I forgot, but I
Tony
posted it.
Anson, he was playing in the car.
That joint went crazy. And the blast song's alright. It just sounded like a blast song. Every song, he's starting to make me mad, but I'm gonna just go a
I'm
different
glad.
route.
I'm so happy you said that because you're finally seeing what I'm starting to see.
No, 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 no. I hear it, bro. It's the same LA type shit. It's just like, bro, I need you on a
New
different.
flow. You gonna give me a new
I
flow?
need
You gonna do something different?
your attention, bro. Everything's the exact same, bro. So I had to not going. I'm not going. Burna Boy. I'll maybe come back and play it though. I probably won't play it though. Just to be honest, but it'll be a vibe. I gotta hear it outside, chicks. Because I think women just determine the music a lot. Um,
They do. They're the one who pay for the music. They pay for all the tickets for concerts. They spend the most money on music. It's
well, I
fact.
just meant being outside too. Like they like contribute heavily to the vibe, and without women, there is no vibe. It's just a sausage fest. So, uh, yeah, I think that'll be big. I gotta hear what the joints outside. But it was smooth, man. I mean, I ain't got too much complaints. It just sounds like Burna Boy. But he has yet to give me another yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's funny.
Just need one of those still. Another banger. That's what I need.
Moving
Damn.
on. Um, let's just get into some sports real quick. Just a quick take. Um, Summer League has started.
Is
Uh,
that all for music? Music done?
well, there's Chris Brown deluxe album, but I didn't want to talk about that. So,
Just yeah.
um,
Unless Trey had a comment, I don't know. Guy.
so to
I'm
the
not gonna say anything. If I'm gonna talk about it, then
yeah
whatever.
to the NBA Summer
Thank
League.
God.
Um, who you guys impressed with so far? Any standouts? Any
Paulo's so tough.
right?
He's gonna be good for a long time, bro. He's strong.
The big boy.
Like he is like his passing, you can tell he's gonna be a great passer. He just plays smart. He's trying to play like Bron, really. Like find people, get people involved. He's strong, dog. I was impressed. I like Chet's games too. He's obviously just, gotta get stronger still. And there's not a lot of people that play like King Lofton Jr., so I'm not really worried about that and that. He's also really good too, but he's gonna be good, bro. He's gonna be good. He can shoot, handle, defend. He got so many blocks already. Like he's gonna get dunked on. It happens. You're gonna block people too. Jared Allen gets dunked on. You know what I'm saying? Jared Allen also came in like very small, so not as small as Chet, but you know what I'm saying? His game's gonna really grow. I think Jabari just needs to probably just take his time, relax, get to his spots. But Paolo probably the most impressive, I think. Him, Moses Moody was really tough.
Oh yeah, he dropped like 30
Gid-
or something.
Giddy looks very poised right now.
Yeah.
He looks very sure of himself.
The league looks like it's about to be super fun in the next. I mean, I've been saying it's funny, bro. I feel like every year I'd be like, bro, this is about to be the best NBA season. Bro, this is about to be the best NBA season. But it seems like teams, on paper at least before the season, It looks crazy. It looks crazy.
Gotta be nice, bro. You gotta be nice.
I think the thing now is that the bottom of the barrels are starting to become nice along with the top teams. Like there's a close balance between um these up and coming teams and like the vet teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are just gonna be good. Like even if teams lose games, like let's say the Pistons lost 10 games in a row. I still wouldn't take them lightly
Yeah,
at all.
it's gonna be a great game.
Like it's gonna be great games. Like, people get blown out, all that type of stuff. And yes, the superstars are the superstars. But then people that are coming up, like they're right
They're
there.
making moves.
You
Yeah,
gotta be you gotta be good to
the
play.
talent is
Play.
getting too. There's too much talent now.
I want to say two things. The first thing is I want to say I'm impressed with Keegan Murray for Sacramento. He looks really, really good.
He played at Iowa, right?
Um,
I agree. I'd agree with
yeah,
that. I agree with that.
he looks really good. The second thing I want to say is that's why the NBA is getting ready to expand. You can't have too many good people on one team. You can't have all these great people stuffing up one team. And what's going on right now is all these kids are playing AAU. Everyone's getting talented. Everyone can shoot. Everyone can dribble. Everyone can post up. You got to spread the talent. And so that's why they're opening up more teams. They're trying to open up a Las Vegas team, opening Seattle back up. Like they're opening up more teams because they can't allow this to happen where you just keep all stars of everyone has all star teams. That's what's going to happen because people are
Eventually,
going to
yeah.
keep
Yeah,
yeah.
but you can
So,
kind of see it happening right now.
so they're opening it up, which means we're going to have more teams, more leagues, different levels of leagues because you can't just
I don't know if we'll have different levels of leagues. I think it'll
well
still just
G
be
League
the
is
G
already
League.
one.
That's the only other one I think.
But
I
I'm
don't think
saying
they're
there's
gonna.
so much talent out there that I could see them opening up another league in America to profit off
I
of
wouldn't say
more
no, no,
bread.
no. I wouldn't say they would open up another league for the G League. Maybe more teams to fill more talent. But I definitely see the route of adding more teams to the NBA. They have to.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
they have to because it's
Yeah.
just you
It's too
can't.
many.
You're gonna
Too many
yeah.
people.
You're gonna start having like looking at just any team. But when you look at the teams, you see 3, 4 guys. You're like, wait a minute. In any other era, and these might be 4 All-Stars. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you just look at the Warriors, even though they're homegrown for the most part, that stuff is crazy, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
bro.
person
People
that's going to
think
set
good.
themselves the we're getting ready to get back into a team era again where it's just pick your favorite team and just support your team. Like it's going to get to that point and only there's only going to be like because I think LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, these are the last time we're seeing really people like this. Like,
Disagree.
you disagree?
I think that Giannis and Luca are in that same conversation, and they're super young.
Oh. I feel like more people have that ability that are gonna showcase. I think the Luka ability more than anything. I think a lot of players are gonna be able to
So
do what he's able to do.
what you're saying is that there's going to be so much talent that the talent's going to outweigh the transcending talent.
Yeah, you have to be an MJ, to be a LeBron, to be a Kobe, to be any of that stuff. You got to put the work in, bro. A lot of these kids ain't going. A lot of these kids put the work in to get to the league, and they're all gonna be super talented. And then that's
And then
really
it's like, what's
it.
next? How can we all
Yeah, because most now it's like a money thing now. They're making so much bread in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You made the reason you got better, one, was because you loved the game, and two, the better you got, the more money you made. Now, people who aren't that great getting crazy salaries. Well, I can't say not that great because they're all great players because everyone in the NBA is good. But I'm saying like not transcendent. It was a transcendent talent, the star player, that person who got the bread.
yeah.
It's
Now
just so much
everyone's getting
money. It's just so
yeah.
much money
Now
that you kind
everyone's
of have
getting the
to though.
yeah. Now everyone's getting the bread. So it's like, do I really got to get better? I just got to show up and come hoop and try to get this dub.
But
It
I
does
think
still
I
get
think
better though.
I
It's like
think
an AAU thing.
players like Jalen Brunson who had a breakout year, who got paid. Those players are gonna get paid because I think he's putting in the work. So when he comes out and he plays like that, it's not just because he's playing like that, because he put in the work and got the confidence to play like that already. So I think that's why he got a bag, because he's put in the work to deserve
I
that
was gonna
bag.
say, yeah, that
Now it's just a matter of if he keeps going up to get a bigger bag,
yeah.
because he's
You see him being transcendent player in the league.
I'm not saying I see anybody being a transcendent player. All I'm saying is if you want
You get
to.
paid for what you did, not for what you're
Yes,
going to
exactly.
do.
And I think because okay, Giannis, transcendent player. he's going to get paid because we know he's going to be a transcendent player. LeBron, they already knew he was going to be a transcendent player before he got in the league. Players that don't have that expectation, when they exceed their expectations, yes, they're going to get paid for it. But then now it's like, okay, how far can you actually go? Because are you going to plateau at this 110 mil for 4 or 5 years, or are you going to basically because he left to be on his own? You know what I'm saying? He took a risk. He's betting on himself. So what are you going to do now to exceed those limits that people have for you and
To
possibly
fall
become an
out.
all-star? His next
Exactly.
his next goal should be an all-star or playoffs, playing something for the Knicks. That the Knicks obviously didn't make playoffs, so their next goal probably is playing. So can he lead them to the play-in? Can he be an all-star this year? That's kind of like the next spot, and that's when you start getting the incentives, and that's when you start getting paid like an all-star. I mean, Bradley Beal. I don't know. I don't know if people would consider him a transcendent player. I don't think probably not, but he's getting paid like one because he's consistently an all-star. He consistently drops 30 a game.
Yeah, you can't be mad at him for y'all not putting a team around him.
Yeah, you got to put a team around him too. So like if he's playing an all-star, he's gonna get paid like an all-star. So that's just kind of where it goes. He's always been an all-star, so he's gonna get paid like one. That's for anybody that's trying to find or get that back. So Jalen Brunson's next thing is like I'm just using him as an example. His
It's a good
next thing is
example.
all-star. Like you bet on yourself, you got your own team, carry them to the plan. Or like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put people in the organization's gotta put people around them.
Have to.
Bradley Beal, you gotta get him to the plan, bro. You got to. Or play off something.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
know what
saying
I'm
everyone's
trying to say
getting
though?
paid. They gotta add more teams. They're probably gonna add. I heard they're thinking about adding 2 or 3 more teams in the next couple years. They're gonna have to.
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. It'd be good.
It's
It'd
gonna be a
be
lot of open
good.
positions. A lot of open positions.
Be 30. It's not a lot.
Yeah, but I assume that you get that NBA team, and then you probably open some G League teams under those teams.
Yeah, but every team doesn't have their own G League team, so that's what I'm kind of
But
getting at.
that's why he's saying the talent will start
But
filtering
yeah,
into
for
you'll
sure.
have to
Yeah,
have that. Just like
you have to have
just
some
like
G
you have the
Leagues.
major league, you have minor league, bro. There's so much
That's another 62
talent.
spots.
Even with the NFL, they just opened up the American League for football. Like, there's more leagues coming because there's so much talent, and you got to make some money off of.
Damn time.
People are trying to make some money off of any type of talent they can get.
But that's why we live in America. Talk about capitalism. People hate it, but like it's opportunity, bro. You can just start something like that, and if it hits, you can just run with it. And now you know, wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
Yeah.
why Ice Cube did the Big Three.
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
we not trying to
people can hate
get.
on capitalism, but in the same breath, it allows anybody the chance to do something like that to profit. And I think that's a great thing.
It's about time the NFL did some stuff like that. I've been
Well, the
waiting.
NFL didn't do it. Someone said we're going to compete with the NFL
Yeah, it's
and create a
time.
Oh,
league.
competition. I'm
It's called
I'm
the
saying
American
I think
Football
the
League.
NFL should have a G League. That's what I'm
They
saying. I think
could, but I'm
G
saying it's called. There's the National Football League, which is the NFL. Then they have the American Football League,
right.
and the American Football League's been signing people from college, and they've been picking up old players from the
See,
NFL.
I don't think the NFL could do that, bro.
I mean, there's 100 people, but there's still a lot of people that are going to these other leagues.
Yeah, but I think the
The Canadian Football League,
the
the National Football League,
difference with
and the American
the
Football League.
difference with the other leagues is that they are developing leagues. This is so you can go and we want you on the team so you could possibly play on our team in the NBA. When it comes to NFL, it's like this is just our thing, and they're like, we're just gonna do this thing. But you're not developing nobody. That's why you're in college, so you can just come out. You're ready to
That's
play straight out of college.
well, they have to wait till their sophomore year to leave. So you have to go 2 years for football. It's just because it's so like
Yeah,
they're just
NBA, you're coming. Some people, I mean, they're coming out of high school now to go to the G League. Not, like it's all about development, and the NFL is not
where you
taking
go to
time to
prep
develop
school.
people. Yeah, but it's the developing part. In the minor leagues in baseball, you have people that are developing down there so that they can come and play. You know,
That's what I'm saying. So don't you think the NFL should have a developing league?
so the what's the I don't want to say lifespan, but the career span of an NFL player isn't that
Or
long
in
where
the
you can do
NBA.
that.
Yeah, where you can develop that
What
long.
are you
Well, I mean,
developing?
they might have
It's all about athleticism. At that point, yeah, it's all athleticism, strength. I mean,
they
it's
can have a
technique and some
shorter
stuff,
season.
bro. That's not going to change. Uh,
Well, think about it. The G
One
League, it doesn't
injury
do it
away. He
the
one
same.
injury away from being.
Well, it's the same in every league, in my opinion. you're one injury away, but I think
Right, but it's different in
It's different in
NBA
baseball because
football.
baseball has a bunch of leagues.
if NBA has
Um,
162 games or 180 82 games, the G League doesn't play 82 games.
No.
They play like half or less than half of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If NFL plays 18 games a year, then they could play a measly 8, 9, 10 games every season, and
I
that
feel where you're coming from.
increases your career, I guess. And yes, you're an
But
injury away, but
then
you're an injury away in
that's more.
basketball.
I mean, think about how many people now you can bring into those games, like on your team for developing NFL team. That's a lot more people. A lot more
more
people you're
jobs,
paying. Yeah, I don't think it's really profitable, to be honest.
and the players would probably. I'm gonna be honest with you. Football money is not as good as basketball money. The football players would probably only get like $60,000
How much are they making in
salaries.
the AFL?
Let me
It can't
check.
be that much. It
It's
just
a new
started.
league, but it's a new league. I think it's 3 years old, but they've been
Ain't the NFL the
rising
most watched
because they have
football?
different
People
rules.
love football, bro. People love football. They would
The
literally
average
continue
salary
to
of
watch.
it. The average salary of an AFL player is currently $362,471.
Yeah,
They would have the money to pay them that. I don't believe that. The NFL makes a lot of money every year. The NFL is
yeah.
the
The
most
AFL
watched
started
sport.
2017. I wouldn't be shocked the AFL grew in the next few years.
But anyway, the NFL will pick up players from there anyways, honestly. So
Yeah,
Orlando has an AFL
young
team.
people.
it's all the same. It's all the same, I guess.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
Whatever.
Um, Drewski's live is on here.
Yeah, the Orlando has an AFL team.
You said
Orlando
something.
Predators.
I said Drewski's live.
Your
We can't
mic's off, bro.
Y'all can't hear me?
No,
Yo, yo,
we
yo.
can't.
no,
There
we
you
can
go.
hear you.
All
Yeah, we're
right.
good.
I said Drewski's live. I don't know why they just shut off. You guys watched it.
Yeah, I watched it live on YouTube.
He's pretty funny. Um, Sometimes he gets a little OD, but
For lifers.
I ain't gonna talk. I'm not really trying to talk too much about the live. I am glad that he does it though. I think it's super funny. I feel like some people that do be on there though, y'all be thinking it's fake, or there just really be people like that.
Muscle
No,
Man
it's
was
not fake.
hilarious.
It's not fake. I think he finds them from people send him requests to get in, or he looks and finds people. He just brings them on as entertainment.
Well, he had
I
Chloe
want to,
Chloe Bailey on it, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm saying like
but
people like that. It's probably like
He plans it. He plans it out for sure. You got to.
yeah,
there was two key points for me in that one. The first one was Muscle Man.
fat
But
dude.
you gotta
Not the
start
fat
calling him
dude, but the
Muscle Man
pregnant man. The pregnant.
Yeah, Muscle Man. You know Muscle Man from
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
from
um
regular show.
yeah.
yeah. So he was hilarious. But the one that was really funny is the dude with the do rag with the glasses in the dark room. And he's like, "We gonna sign you. You don't have a choice." That stuff was hilarious. When he put the hat down, he was like,
He looked like he was nervous.
"I really thank you for the opportunity, but I really want to do this myself." He said, "Yourself." But that stuff was hilarious. That was the funniest part about me. The dude in I think there was one other person. The dude from Louisiana with the girls, who's all he was talking about was girls twerking. And he was like, "You got any gangster shit?"
He is funny, bro. I think it's dope. I mean, just giving smaller creators, I guess, a chance to just
Blow up.
blow up, and it's also helping him because
No,
it's entertainment.
I seen that
It's a
big dude
two-way
dancing
street.
on TikTok for sure though.
Me too. That's why I was funny.
Or maybe throwing his belly around.
Throwing his bro, man's calling him pregnant, dog.
They call him the
And
fit
that's
fat man. Fit
hilarious,
fat.
bro. It's
Moving
so
on to
funny.
the relationship part of the pod. I think there was a question asked. Um, I believe in regards to natural back how
Was
to
that Troy
naturally
stuff?
love. So I think this person is asking how can they get back to being in a natural state of loving, right? You think, right?
Yeah. So I saw. It's interesting that I saw her ask that question on TikTok. And I think that like one of the things is like you have to like. I mean, I'll speak. I know we probably all have different ways of healing, but I think one way of doing that is doing the things that you like to do and finding yourself, just being you, getting with yourself and enjoying yourself, and and then understanding that everybody is different. You got to understand that just because one person is a certain way, it doesn't mean that the next person is going to be that way. And you got to understand that life is that type of thing. It's this, and you got to be able to recognize when this is happening. And then the quicker you recognize this happens, bounce back. So it takes some meditation, it takes some self-love, understanding. It takes some of that to get you to that point. A lot of people just like to stay in their hurt, and when you stay in your hurt and your trauma, and that's what you mentally feed yourself, you're not gonna get out of it. You're
What
gonna
was
keep,
me?
yeah, you're gonna keep staying in those situations where you're gonna meet the same people. The moment you change your mindset is the moment you'll meet different relationships, and those hurt. If you break up, those hurts will be different because those will be more learning experiences, or it just didn't work out more than someone hurt me or someone played me.
Yeah.
Um, so a lot of it is just, getting your mental right, meditating, finding yourself, loving yourself, and being okay with self. And once you're okay with self, you'll find a way to pick yourself up out of those situations. And you can go person to person to person and love how you naturally love because you're okay with yourself. You don't dictate who I am. You don't dictate how I love. You don't control my emotions. I have complete control over everything I do. It's my choice. And once you realize that, you can naturally love how you want to love. You can move how you want to move. For my personal thought.
Well, we're gonna do a little clap for that.
Good job, Trey. Good job.
That's
um,
it.
yeah, I mean, I was thinking of points while you were talking as well, and you just started covering
Oh,
points. I think that meditation is definitely, I would say that for me, that would probably be numero uno because that's the part where you shut off every single thing and you just take in what you're supposed to take in. At least that's what flows. Um, Another question we have on here. I'll pose this to you guys, and let me preface this by saying that I'm not going to preface it. We'll just get into the conversation. Could you be in a poly relationship?
that's right. You're married, so you can't talk about this.
Talk about whatever I want to talk
That's true.
about.
Huh? Huh? Could you be in a poly relationship?
I think it's
I'd be in a poly relationship.
I think it's easy. I think it's like not easier, but for a guy, if you asked a dude, uh would you like to be with two women? More often than not, I think it's just gonna be yes. And I feel like
So women have 2 men.
I didn't hear what you said at all.
I think you
It
said.
kind of glitched, but I will keep saying what I was saying. um, I, I feel like because uh, as soon as you think two girls and a dude, men automatically think sexually. They don't ever think about like, wait a
The
minute.
mental aspect, bro. The emotional aspect
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to
The
deal
the,
with
the whole point of
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. They don't ever think about like that. Um,
Bro, there's so much mental gymnastics there. You have to worry about two separate emotions, two separate times of the months. You have to take care of two separate women, bro. Nigga, I be barely taking care of one. That's why I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm talking shit. But
no, but facts though.
no, seriously, bro, that's too much, bro. Everybody thinks sexually like they're gonna just first of all,
Now,
like obviously you have to have
if you have a different, I think, lifestyle,
yeah, you need a different rapport. You gotta have a
and
different rapport. You have the cheese, you gotta have the like if I'm fucking I don't know, little baby, bro, and like I'm just like on the move constantly, like I have the bread, I have the means to be able to do all this. I have women throwing themselves at me anyways.
But that's
It's
not
a
what that
different
is though. But that's not what it is. That's just having just mistresses. I'm talking
well,
about
yes.
at that point you're talking
It's an
about
open relationship.
that's an open relationship.
Well, if you're stable, let's say you're in a stable house, like you know what I'm saying, and you're not like a superstar, but you got bread, and you have the means and capabilities to uh
Provide.
look out and provide for two separate women at the same time, but you also have the mind capacity and you're in a good mental state to control that. It is possible, but for as a man right now who's 25, you know what I'm saying, unemployed, don't have I'm a free agent still. Okay,
Some funny stuff to say.
I could not do a poly relationship because for me, first of all, I don't want her with no one else as well.
I was
You know what
gonna
I'm
But she
say
saying?
wouldn't be with
I,
someone else.
I like
But she wouldn't.
I like why not?
Because a poly relationship is an agreement be that
You're
us
right, you're
three
right,
are
you're
only
right,
gonna be a
you're right,
relationship
you're right,
between
you're right,
us
you're right,
three.
you're right,
If
you're
it's a
right, you're right.
poly open
well,
relationship,
well
that's a different
that's
Yeah.
thing.
kind of what he that's what I thought he was kind of
So
saying.
in terms of a poly relationship where it's just us three, I could not do it because I like having one person for myself. And when I
You like
come
one on one
yeah,
time.
I love one-on-one time, and I do not want to have to decide which way I want to go when it's like I don't know, like I'm gonna
You
start leaning towards this person more, leaning towards this person more. Like that's how I am. Like once I start getting comfortable around one person, like obviously I'd be comfortable around both of you because I'm dating you both. But I know I will start to lean towards one person more than the other. Like I don't like these traits in you. I'm starting to find out that I don't like these traits in you. So I really just want to stick with this person. I know how I am. And I also want my partner to just be focused on me. I want them to know that I'm all about them as well, and that I don't have that I don't lean one way. Like I think that those can get really tricky. I think those can get really tricky.
they can.
Um, but
Next thing you know, y'all done brought somebody in and
now an open relationship is different. I'm not saying I could do it, but I'd be more. Uh, I would be more apt to because there's the conversation that you guys have about boundaries, who you can share your time. Like it's not. It's more structured, I think, because of the amount of respect you have to have for each other in terms of being with other people too. Like that takes a lot because you don't know these other people. You can open your eyes and make that face for 30 seconds. I know you're still making that face. The ugly dumb face you got on your face. But dang, I think because also it takes off the pressure of you too. It takes pressure away from you too, I think. To just be super committed to one person.
yeah.
Um, Obviously every guy would be like, oh yeah, I'd love to have two girlfriends. Threesome. Well, threesomes ain't all they cracked out to be, bro. Okay. And that's a lot of first of all, you have to I'm not saying I can't or certain men can't, but you have to consistently please two women every single time. That's a lot of effort, bro. Niggas gonna come back home from work and be like, damn, I am not on this. And now you gotta deal with two extra hormony women that want to have sex with you. Like, that's a lot, bro. Not every guy is able to do that. You gotta have a lot of the juices flowing all the time. All the time. And a lot of guys think they can just do that. And they can't.
It
From
looked good
like
on TV, huh?
it look good on TV and porn. Like, bro, y'all niggas don't. Y'all ain't cut like that, bro. That's a lot to deal with. Like Trey, I'm a sex god. I can do it. No,
Why
I'm
this
not
nigga
saying you
weird,
can't.
bro?
But I'm
He's
just saying
weird.
because he thinks he's like I don't know. But it's hey,
I ain't gonna lie, Hunter. I do want to hear Trey.
I can't wait to hear this. That's why I'm kind of like rambling because I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared because I don't know what he's gonna say. I can handle them both.
But the thing is, though, it is a mutual agreement. Like, it's just you guys are all in a relationship.
Also, what I was saying is an open relationship is more chilled out because there's no pressure on just like
Cheating?
you guys, huh?
No pressure on cheating.
Well, not just that. I don't. Well, that and just the fact that it's a like the communication is just different. Like you guys are dating, but you're not like exclusive. Basically, it's like You're just my main, essentially. You're just my main. And I just let you know about anybody else that I'm doing this with. And just being careful. Because if you get pregnant on me, that's over. You shouldn't be having raw sex. But I'm not gonna have an open relationship. I never would. Just
Okay.
just go. I'm scared.
So we've added open relationship into this too, and I would like to say that I could never do an open relationship. I can't have no one digging my girl's guts, bro. Like that's not
I
happening,
agree.
bro.
I agree.
There's no way I could even think that. And because I can't think of someone else doing that to my girl, there's no way I could do that to somebody else. So I'm not into that.
I agree.
I would say that I'm a monogamous person. I prefer a monogamous relationship. I like that. I like getting to know one person. But could I do poly? I could. And here's a healthy way of thinking about doing poly. Being in a poly relationship does not mean we're having threesomes. It could be one day I have sex with this person, one day I have sex with this person. Those two girls can have sex with each other. Like it doesn't mean that we're always gonna all three. It might happen once in a while where we have a threesome or whatever, but that doesn't mean that's the case.
Or guys.
Me and one person or guys. So if it's a girl and two guys, that could be she has to be okay
Or
with if
3
they want.
guys. Or 3
Time out.
girls.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Talking about for us.
Okay, well for us, if it's me and two other women, I have to be okay with. Well, not be okay. I would be okay with if I had two wives. My wives each, I had to have relations with one or the other, or they have relationships with each other because it's a poly. It's between us three. So, to think healthily about poly, you cannot say that it's just threesomes and that all the time.
Facts.
What
That's
guys think. That's what guys
it's
would
not a
think.
But that
it's
is
yeah, guys would think, but it's not a porno. I'm sorry, bro, but it's actually a real relationship, and it's a relationship between three people, which means we're all three close. That means they're getting close. That means if I'm not home and they're together, they're developing a relationship between each other. And if we've had a threesome, it means that they're probably having relations with each other too. Most likely they're bisexual, if anything. So, um, there has to be some type of realism in a poly relationship. They're not all going to want to do that all the time. One person might not want to have sex, but the other person will. It depends on, it's a dynamic and you have to be real with it. Then, like Hunter said, the mental part, you have to be mentally available for both people. Me, do I have the mental, emotional intelligence and mental capacity for that? I believe I do. It's a point of, do you want to deal with it though? I
That
have that
does
mental,
not.
I
That
have the
comes
mental capacity. I have the emotional intelligence. Do I have the patience to deal with that? And I would like to say that I probably do. I wouldn't know unless I really got into it, but I believe I would. And then lastly is the financial part because you're a man. And so the reason why people had multiple wives in the past, kings and everything, because they had money. And a lot of regular dudes want to act like they want to live this poly life, but you don't got poly money.
unless it's 33, 33, 33.
Unless you do the three. And some people, and some poly, they might do that. They might be able to get a big crib because they got bread, do their thing, and cool. Not denying that. I'm talking about from a more traditional stance from my point, from my side. So would I want to do poly? No, that's not something that's on my mind. Something I want to do. Could I see myself in it? For sure. I can see how that looks like. I see how a healthy poly relationship looks like because I'm not going into it thinking it's a porno every single night because it's not real. But ultimately, I'd rather just have one woman. And we didn't even think about this. You have kids.
you.
If both women want kids, you giving kids to both these women.
What happened when you divorce? You got two separate child support.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. And so I'd rather be with one person, you know what I'm saying, call it good. It's not even about for me, it's not a lust thing. For me, it's a love thing. I've realized that when I do my TikTok lives and I talk to all these women on a regular basis, I realize how much I enjoy the communication and the conversation that I'm having with multiple people. Like when I have my guests and I'll talk to two women at the same time, I'm like, could I really be at home talking to two women and chill? And yeah, I could. But there's a lot of deeper layers to it that people gotta account for than just
Sex.
sex. And that's what people just think about or men just think about on a regular basis, and there's a lot more. So, yeah, that's not on my to-do list. I'm just saying I could see myself doing it, like, as far as if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I'd rather just be in a monogamous relationship. Did that scare you, Hunt?
Yes.
I thought it was a great answer. I feel like Trey's been giving. I feel like today's been Trey's day. I don't know what Monday's got in for him, but I feel like he's been doing his thing with the
Today
takes
Monday?
today. Yeah, right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave
I
y'all.
mean,
Today's
I
also
gave y'all a great.
7-Eleven day. Don't they give out free?
Oh, jeez. I actually gave a good NBA take, and y'all didn't expect that either. The Murray from rookie from Sacramento.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I didn't
yeah,
expect
it's
that.
really good.
I
Really
thought that was
good.
a good take.
I mean, yeah, bro. I don't know. It's a poly relationship could be tough. I really don't have really. I never thought about it. So obviously, you've had some thought about it before. I've never thought about it ever. So I really don't have a great take on poly relationships. Just never crossed my mind. But I mean, I also not in the position to really think about it. I feel like men who think about it usually could seriously see themselves in it and like have the means to be in it.
I was gonna say it's usually only a part of your discussion, or but if things are on your mind or around, usually it's supposed. That's like I ain't gonna say it's supposed to be in your life. Um, but there's obviously a reason you're thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there's a reason why I don't think about, for instance, there's a reason why I don't think about hooping in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I don't,
not around it.
I'm not around it. I mean, I am around it,
Not around it. Yeah,
but that's not my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
it just wouldn't fit your lifestyle.
Yeah, it's not what I got going on. It's not. I'm not saying what I want. Like, would I enjoy it or love to have that opportunity? If someone's like, "Hey, bro, want to go to the NBA and hoop one day?" You know what I'm saying? Just pick you off the street. Who would say no to that? You know.
Right.
But that's not something I'm thinking about, so it's not in my life.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's a bad thing though. I don't think it's a bad or good thing. I think I don't know. I feel like we're getting to a point nowadays where we're just letting people
Rock out.
just let people rock out, and as long as you're not killing somebody, I don't think there's a problem with that.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like we are letting people rock out, but I feel like society just refuses to let people rock out sometimes.
It's very traditional, bro.
The conservative.
Yeah,
uh,
and I think the problem is you get too conservative, and then you get too progressive, and there's no middle ground because you do have to progress. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So you have to make progress. You can't stay in your old ways. The problem is people don't know how to progress in a way that is um, mutual benefiting to two parties, to both sides. You know what I mean?
compromise.
And both sides, they don't want compromise. They just want it the way they want it. And it's like, bro, y'all can't just have good like you that that's like childish in a way, bro. It's like you a little 3-year-old, bro. Like I can't just do a little of this and a little of this, and we can slowly progress forward.
I agree.
So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Um, lastly, yeah, little baby's bodyguard needs to be in the NFL right now.
But through his ass. Oh my gosh,
He needs to be protecting Tom Brady. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
My man literally chucked, bro, face first.
Yeah, tugging him. Like he was, oh,
That was so funny. It
that
was
was
Bro,
funny.
he didn't even
Like,
like. I think. Okay, here's my thing, bro. That's
that
wild.
pain, that is TV show, like TV show pain. You like when they fall on stuff, they get hit,
bro.
and they just
Yes,
get back up. Like my man's was face first into something. Like, could you imagine that, bro? Like, that's pain. That's gonna hurt
yeah, bro.
bad.
His arm could have went through the metal rail. Could have got stuck. He could have really fucked himself up, bro. I think they could have done a better. You had to push him off. You can just pick him
Nah,
up and
it
Stop,
would
grab
have
him.
been
stop getting
cool.
up on the stage. Stop getting up on the stage.
Facts.
Stop getting so drunk and fucked up off coke and all these pills and whatever, and getting on the stage, bro. You're not supposed to be up there. You're not. That person is an investment. If he hurts little baby, if he punches him or anything like that, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Bro,
Right.
get up off the stage, bro. Stay your ass down there, enjoy the show, and go home. You know what the consequences are. I'm not gonna not gently place you down. That's why they do that. So they show you They
What
show
not
other
to
people.
do.
They show other people. This is what happens if you come up here. This is what you're not supposed to do. You're not gonna. Everybody's not gonna just get gently placed down. That comes up there because
How
then it'd be
about
like,
Jelly face down? He could have WWE picked him up and slammed him to the on the stage, but you didn't
and
have to push
then
him.
Yeah, I'm with that, bro. He should have picked him up, slammed him down,
And
and then
slammed him.
pointed at everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nah,
different, bro. You don't push someone
That-
off of a high riser stage, flying into a metal railing and into people.
Yes, he could have definitely done it the wrong
He
way.
could have hurt. He could. They could have hurt other people
He could have
in
snapped
the
his
midst
neck.
of. Yeah.
I
All you had
did.
to do. All
Bro, he
you
was
had
face
to do.
first.
All you had to do was pick him up and slam him.
Bro, boo!
You could have did that too. You didn't have to.
Flexing. Oh yeah, that'd
They
be.
just let. Yeah, bro. You didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to
So
push him off.
So the day somebody comes on stage and pushes somebody off the stage, pushes one of the acts off the stage, or hurts one of the acts, then we don't have that conversation. Then we're like, well, what could he have done? He was getting close to Lil Baby.
We're not saying that he shouldn't have done anything.
He was getting close to Lil Baby. If dude slams him, okay, he could have tried to pick him up, but he was getting closer. He had to get him off him. He was in defensive lineman stance. He got off the line and just shoved dude.
He could have tackled him.
If something happened to the dude,
that causes way more distraction than just getting him off
If that nigga gets paralyzed, it's over for it's a lawsuit, bro.
Nothing. No, it's not.
Well, that's not on the. No,
Not a lawsuit.
No, it'll probably be one.
No,
it will be one. It will.
I guarantee you, there is something in those ticket contracts that say if X, Y, and Z happens, then they are not found liable. I guarantee that. Because it's happened way too many times where somebody's come up on stage and somebody's slammed them down or threw them off the stage, and somebody's probably been hurt and nothing has come out of it.
Hurt
I
and
guarantee
paralyzed is two different things.
there is a clause in there that says they are not liable.
The dude. That's why they're
read the
tripping over
read the terms and conditions.
We just got they people still mad over what happened with Travis Scott over in that situation, bro.
That is not the same. It's not the same. That's in the crowd. It's not the same. I guarantee you there's a clause that says if you come up on that stage and something happens to you, they are not liable. I guarantee that, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, and it does make sense.
Why would they? Well, there's no way they wouldn't put that on there. Because people would just go on stage, get hurt, and then get paid all the time.
Well, it wasn't about the getting hurt part. It was, I guess, the how or the
excessive. It was excessive. He could have not pushed him that, bro. He went flying,
He went flying, bro. All you had to do was pick him up and slam him.
Yeah, because yes, he could have hurt other people if he would have went over.
Exactly, and then it's a lawsuit for them.
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
But
so all you had to do was pick him up and slam him.
He ended perfectly. They were flying, bro. Face first. Oh my gosh.
And Lil Baby still end up stopping everything and check up on him.
Keep y'all asses off the stage, bro. Stop being stupid idiots. Like, just enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Just enjoy the show, bro. Like, why are you that fucked up to where you just like, I'm gonna just get on stage? What do you gain from that, bro?
And then my number one thing, accountability. Where are your friends at? Where are the people that you went to the
encouraging him?
Yeah, there was nobody saying, "Bro, this is not the move, bro.
Do it, bro. Do it, bro. Do it."
You know,
for what? Yeah. So I can get hurt, and then y'all can just sit there.
That's what happened.
And then they gonna be like, and then they're gonna do exactly what we're doing. Call him, or not exactly what we're doing, but like they're gonna call him out. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Like, bro, y'all should have been better friends and told him not to get on the stage.
Exactly.
I have a side quest story for you guys. Side quest story. So 2 weekends ago, I went out with my friend Jay. He asked me to go out with these friends. And this one girl that was at his job has just been eyeing me forever, just trying to hang out with me. So I was like, bro, I do not want to kick with her. She's not attractive at all. I'm not attracted to her. He said, bro, please, I don't want to go over there by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, like, all right. We go downtown. We go to the club. We get inside. They tell us it's a $55 split between all of us for VIP and drinks, whatever. Cool. We go up in there. They got Grey Goose, and I hate vodka already. I'm in there, and she's forcing me to drink. I don't even want to even drink. She's forcing me to drink because, you know, it's funny how, like, I'm not going to
do that, bro. Women do that.
She's forcing me to drink so I can get loose and talk to her and get close to her because she's plotting on me. She's trying to get me to get comfortable, all this stuff. She's all up in my face talking. She's literally this close to my face talking. Yeah, yeah. She's some Colombian chick. Just was not attracted. I just was not attracted to her at all. So she's dancing on me or whatever, just dancing. I'm chilling. Me and my boy talking to the bodyguard, and my bodyguard, I'm like, the bodyguard, he's like, you mess with that? He's like, yeah, bro, you ain't. I said, bro, I'm not messing with that at all, bro. She's not look good. He said, bro, but she got a fat ass. I said, what does that mean? What does it mean she got a fat ass? She don't look good. And you were wilding. And so
Put him
I'm
on.
just gonna speed the story up. So we leave the club, right? I rush out of there. Me and Jay rush out. We rush out the club because I'm not trying to talk to her. Next day, she says, "Can you tell Trey to pay me the $55 because I still need the $55 from him." I said, bro, I ain't paying her shit. I said,
$55 for what?
because we split. It's supposed to be VIP split 55 each.
Oh, you didn't pay
So I'm not paying
55?
her. I ain't paying for nothing. I'm not paying her shit, bro. If she wants $55 from me, she can DM me, give me her Cash App or whatever, and ask me for the 55. She needs to stop asking you. Give $55 to me. Until she asks me, I'm not giving her $55, bro.
Well,
It's
he
not
don't
happening.
got nothing to do with that.
It got nothing to do with it. But she keeps texting him to get to me. This happened for a week. I don't know what's up with Trey, but he need to give me my $55. I said, Jay, what she's trying to do is get my phone number and holler at me so I can send her Cash App money to 55. I'm not doing it, bro. I refuse. So yesterday, she bugged him again. And he ended up just sending her $55. And he screenshots me. I said, bro, I'll send you the 55, bro. I'm sending her the 55, bro. Not like you couldn't be an adult and hit me up and ask me for the 55.
Well, like just ask for.
Just hit me up. Hit me up.
Oh yeah,
Send me the
she
Cash App.
probably
Send
got
me
you
the
on like
information.
Instagram or something, right?
She has me on Instagram. So after that, I blocked her on Instagram. I sent my bro the money. I blocked her on Instagram. Because, bro, why aren't you growing asking me for the money? Why you keep bothering my bro? He don't.
Block,
And
bro. Block.
I blocked her, bro.
Why are you blocking
Yo, your
people?
Cause
You
she's a
just
blacklist is
block,
probably insane, bro.
cause
bro,
she's
for the
annoying,
smallest
bro.
thing.
She be watching bro. She's watched every single one of my stories for the past week and DM me once for the bread.
Oh no, that is kind
DM
of
me
weird.
for the
No,
bread.
that's weird,
That's
bro. That is
weird.
weird. That's weird. Because at that
DM me for the bread.
point, you asking somebody else when I'm right here.
I'm right
That
here.
message right there. You could have swiped up on that on the story and said send message.
Bro, she tried to tell me I'm a
Where the
grown woman.
where the bread?
I do this and that. I'm like, all right, where the bread? Yeah, message me about the bread. I'll send you the bread. Hit me about the bread. Why you keep why you keep hitting him about some bread? Like you need some money.
That's
So everybody bring my side stories, or are you gonna finish it out?
Well, that's it. That's the. We're just
No,
talking at this point.
yeah.
you brought up a side story.
Yeah, so I was, I was feeling sick yesterday morning.
Okay.
Side quest.
I had a joint over there. Bro, I was cool, bro. I woke up at 5:30 out of nowhere. That stuff just woke me up in a sweat. I said, "What is going on?" Right in the bathroom. I was in there for like 4 or 5 hours.
It was like the
Just,
runs, bro.
I'm not getting into detail on the
But
pod,
nah, I was gonna say like I
bro.
ain't
It
gonna
was ugly.
hold you, man. I think it's
It was ugly.
arteries. It's just
That
my
was a minute. That was a minute ago.
no. That would technically been the day before, but that's just my
I
opinion
also,
because
I also had crazy trouble.
after I have like just that pizza, 'cause I didn't eat that much. But if I have like the real hardcore like the slices and stuff like that, nah, bro, that boy don't sit.
It could have
That
been, but I had a crazy Qdoba bowl. It was so good. But it could have been that too, bro. I was in that mug. I'm laying in the back room. I stopped coming to the bed. I was like, after I was done, I'll go to the back room, just lay down for a second, and then just like come back, go back to that, like, bro. So, anyways, I was doing that, bro. And she was just like asleep in the bed or whatever, and she knew, like, I'm cool with her. So like, I'm like, if you care that bad, you can just leave. Like, I'm not tripping. Take the real me. Anyways, so this mug, bro, my stomach is killing me. Like, and this mug is trying to play fight and stuff. Like, bro, what are you doing? I said, dog, I'm queasy. Can you stop trying to hit me in my stomach? Like, I really feel like I'm gonna throw up in this bitch. Like, stop hitting me. She's over here. I'm like, bro, stop. I'm all for the play fighting. I'm all for the play fighting. It's fun. It can be fun. But for you to continuously do that while you know I don't feel good, it's just weird to me.
Yeah, because at
It's
some
weird.
point, well, at first, like, they try to play around with you when you say you don't feel good, but then
Yeah,
after I say it again, it's like, and
bro,
I'm
I said it about
serious.
30 times. So I was like, "Look, I'm serious. Please stop hitting me." She's like, "Oh, I can tell. I'm sorry. You scared." I'm like, "I told you this all this time. It's like, just stop. I wanna enjoy this." Like, I started feeling better. I was like, "I wanna enjoy my time with you." You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Well, this is kinda like how I show affection." I said, "You're lying. Because we've hung out plenty of times before. You've never done this before. So I don't know why you thought today was the day to do that, but we ain't doing that. Like, just touch me, hug me, kiss me, all that type of stuff. You don't have to hit me or play fight. Like, that's not showing affection to me. Like,
Yeah,
that's just being
I would have said,
annoying.
I would have shitted on you. You keep playing around,
So
my
I'm
nigga.
gonna throw up on you, like,
I would have said,
bro.
I would have shit on
I
you.
said, this is annoying. Like, I said, like, you're literally annoying me right
You
now.
gonna
Like,
make
you're
me shit.
irritating.
You keep playing, dog.
And I feel like people in general will be like, "Oh, you're just being sensitive." No, no, bro. I am not feeling well. You're annoying me. I'm gonna let you know you're annoying me. You're not getting a text back. Like, you just spent the 6 hours I started feeling better before you left, from 10 to 4. You spent that whole 6 hours just irritating me. I'm like, bro, I don't feel good. Like, you know this. Like, stop.
Yeah, if anything, it should have just been trying to help me feel better,
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I don't feel good, and like I usually take
or just slide.
or just leave. If this is not your cup of tea, if this isn't going the way you maybe wanted to, just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
you
she,
don't feel good no way. So there's only two
yeah,
options: is to comfort or slide. In either one,
it's great. If you slide, I don't think nothing of it. I'm like, I understand.
yeah, you
If you
don't feel good.
comfort, I think it's even better.
You get
Like,
points.
okay, you should comfort me. Yes, but you're not doing either. I'm like, you're annoying me while I'm not feeling good. And I rarely don't feel good nowadays. Like, I be pretty smooth. I don't really be getting sick. I'm like, you're just annoying me. Like, you can literally leave. Like, I want you to leave type shit. Like, I couldn't believe that. I was so queasy too. And this mug just kept, I'm like, bro, get off of my stomach. Please. Like, I'm finna throw up on you right now.
I just said
I just
shit, bro. If you say shit, people think you're really serious. But don't nobody say they about to shit themselves or shit on you.
I couldn't believe that, bro. I was so pissed. Lost all the brownie points for me.
Yeah.
All of them.
You
All
said
of them.
brownies. That brownies sound good.
Shit, I ain't eat no sugar, bro. I ain't had sugar in days. Kinda just been
I'm gonna
off
throw me
of it.
some of them Domino's joints,
Hey,
man.
Shorty lost her gold star.
Bro, she lost a lot after that, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This man just
That
made
mug,
himself laugh for a SpongeBob
that
joke.
that mug
Every
might
time,
be.
bro. Every time.
She might be off the roster completely,
Oh
and I'm
wow.
not playing.
Wow, but boy.
I have a date on Wednesday.
Good luck.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I'll send y'all her page.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro.
Okay, that's cool. I respect it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
No, I just feel like every time you send somebody a page, it just never goes the way you want it to go. It always just
Oh, I
every
mean,
time I say,
I guess the thing is like I've been casually dating lately, just like going on dates, not really like I'm waiting for like,
Well, if
that connection
anything,
time to come
no,
to
I was gonna
hit.
say if anything, sending it to somebody might be good because you don't know who you're dealing with. Person might end up being like a serial killer or something, So
true.
you do know who you're dealing with, and I don't think that's not a bad thing nor a good thing. But just for me, um,
You can send her to me, bro.
I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, we going bowling.
Crush her, destroy her, win.
You know what, bro? The bowling alley I go to, they don't be oiling the lanes correctly.
Oh god, bro! I swear, last time I went bowling, I was trying to spin it,
and it
trying to
don't be
spin it,
slick,
and it
bro.
wouldn't spin. I'm like, bro. I'm like, I'm better than this. I promise you, I am. It just won't spin. I'm like, what is
Yeah, if the lane
happening?
doesn't have those slickness to it, it's kind of
You just
weird.
gotta roll it straight. You just
Gotta
gotta
roll.
start rolling it straight, and it's just not fun. Then it's like I
I
can't
sent,
really get in my bag for real.
Yeah, see what you really
Hunter,
got.
Hunter, I send it to you. I want to see a live reaction.
Why don't my Instagram damn show up? So, we can talk about it off camera. We can talk about it off camera if you want.
What? NANI?
Hey. All right, yeah, I don't have a side quest for you guys at all. I do. I guess I have a side quest.
Okay, cool.
I guess.
I like this little the side quest.
Yeah, because we are main characters on our main character journeys, and we take adventures and have side quests from our adventures. I was went to go drive yesterday, and I got paid for doing nothing. I went home.
Fine.
Nice.
It was nothing for me to deliver, bro.
Oh. Damn. Oh, you got paid to go home.
I get paid. Yeah, you just, well, not even paid to
Oh,
go
that's
home. It's
dope.
just go home and you get paid. It's nothing
That's
to do.
dope.
So, and that's been happening a lot the last few days. So, yeah, that's my side quest.
That's what's up.
Yeah, can't be mad at
That's
it.
good.
Save time,
That's what's up,
save
bro.
hours.
Good money, good money.
Yeah. That's what we have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in to the All Opinions podcast, episode 27. We'll be back this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're not sure. Hopefully in the morning. For me, Trey, Hunter. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.